What's up? It's Alex from No Master Kingdom. We're at the Opera House, and it's hot outside, so that's good. And I'm joined by Schmier of Destruction once again. Schmier,
good to see you again, man.
Good to see you too, after a year. So it's good to talk to you again. So how's your current tour going with Sepultura?
Yeah, it's going good. It's going good. We're like half through now. Before that we've been in Mexico, so we're on the road now like for a couple of weeks already.
Yeah.
And it's still great fun. We're having like good shows. A lot of fans are still also coming for us, not just for Sepultura. So it was a nice experience. We didn't like do any support tours here in the States since 2006 or so. So this it's the first time we were supporting another band again, and yeah, it's a little different because it's a little less space on stage, and you know, of course, Sepultura are headlining, but it's going good. So it's a good package.
Who was the band that you were supporting here last?
Actually, we've been doing the Vader tour 2006.
Oh, Vader.
Yeah, I think Vader had his tour and somebody jumped off, and they asked us to jump in for the tour like last minute.
Okay.
And we did that 2006, and it was the last time we supported.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was a good tour too.
Yeah. Was that this venue?
Actually, this venue, yeah.
Nice.
This was when we like had the border crossing that took 10 hours.
Wow.
When we had to do the whole body search, spread your cheeks, and the whole program.
Oh man.
Windsor border.
Yep.
Got to feel the face of an angel, but the mind of an evil raping carnivore. How comes I could not tell? How could I not hear the death knell?
So you just mentioned your tour in Mexico. You had a little trouble down there, right?
Yeah,
the theft of Mike's guitar.
Yeah, one promoter. We had to cancel one show because of security problems, and that guy was going crazy, and he stole the guitar overnight from the storage room at the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
So and then he waited in his car with a gun, and he wanted to have $6,000 from us, and otherwise he wouldn't get the guitar back. So we said, "Fuck off," you know, and we left. And he put his name on fucking Facebook. So he got a shitstorm, and then he called us up like, "Oh my god, my boss just called me, I'm gonna get fired if I don't behave," and blah blah. So he wanted to give us the guitar back, but we already been in the next city, so somebody had to drive back, get the guitar, and it was a big drama. And in the end the guy was like sending pictures of his gun to the fucking Mexican helper that we had, saying like, "I'm waiting for you and your mother," and stuff, you know. We told the guys, "Go to the police," you know, but then the guy works for the fucking government, and the police is corrupt in Mexico. So all the Mexicans are like, no, we don't do police here, no, you know. It's different, you know, like, and if you have like a gun threat in Mexico, you take it serious because it's, you know, life isn't as precious there as it is in our. There's a lot of bad stuff going on there, so it was weird, but we never had something like this that we like really had a gun threat, and that's fucked up.
Yeah, so I saw the whole thing on Facebook, and
it was, and the guy at the end was like talking shit about us, like because we cancelled. He said we lost the guitar. You know, he spread the rumors that we lost the guitar. So of course, some of his friends were like furious and writing shitstorming our side for a while, you know. So it was ugly, and what can you do? I mean, it's stuff that happens, you know. We're playing risky shows. We're not doing the major markets only. We're going to places that are difficult to play because it's a challenge, you know. And that was a fucking small city in the middle of Mexico, and it was a fucked up guy. So nothing you can do about it. It happens, you know.
Yeah. Well, at least you got the guitar back?
Yeah, we got the guitar back. I mean, it wasn't for the guitar, you know, like safety first, you know. We were like, fuck the guitar, we go, and we're gonna get the guitar from Dean again, you know. We're both endorsed, and wouldn't have. Mike doesn't bring his precious old guitars on tour anymore. He has like old Flying V's from Gibson, but he doesn't bring them in because exactly that's the reason. Because sometimes stuff gets stolen, and it's not the first time that somebody gets stolen from the band, you know. So. But it was kind of, you know, if you look back, it's it's just freaky. It's like one more story for the books, you know. But luckily nothing happened. You never know. Since Dimebag,
Yeah, the dime
you know,
story.
since Dimebag, we all look different at those fucking moments when people are freaking out, you know.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is we're glad you guys are okay and you got the guitar back. So
Yeah. And you know, Mexico has a fucking great metal scene. You know?
Oh, yeah.
So it's a fucking amazing experience. We played there. We played 7 shows, and it was great. You know, so it's sad for the fans because this puts Mexico into a bad light. You know, because the fans are fucking so passionate, and it kind of puts a bad name on the Mexican metal scene just because one guy is fucked up.
Yeah. We all you originally left Destruction in
They left me, basically.
Oh, they left you?
I got fired.
You got fired?
Yeah. Basically.
Okay, because all over the internet it says you left.
Yeah, no, but it's like, I got fired.
You got fired?
Yeah. We had like some issues.
Yeah. So that was after release from Agony, right?
Yeah.
And then during the 90s, Mike did all the EPs under the Neo Destruction moniker, but then you came back when All Hell Breaks Loose came out.
Yeah.
What? How did you and Mike reunite? And
I mean, basically, we could do this because there was a lot of pressure from the fans.
Yeah.
The fans are really demanding this, you know. So it was kind of a fan reaction on one side.
Yeah.
And of course, on the other side, we had to make a clean table, you know, and that was the first thing we did. We cleaned up the table, we talked, and you know, you have to make sure this is not happening again. Because we had a lot of misunderstandings. We were very young when it happened also, you know. So I guess that's a problem, and and after that, you know, this experience, I think, who knows if you would be still here now if this wouldn't have happened back in the day.
So I want to talk about Panzer for a little bit. You're in a project with Steven Schwartz and Herman Frank from Accept, who are now out of Accept, unfortunately. But last time we spoke, you guys were in the writing process for the album, and you still were looking for a name and a label. But now the album's been out, Send Them All to Hell. It's a kick-ass record out there.
It was great fun to do that because it's different, you know. Like different to the normal thing I'm doing. So we're not coming back from this tour. Actually, we're gonna have a show right away with Panzer. It's gonna be the first one on a big German festival.
Summer Breeze?
No, it's called Rock Hearts.
Oh, Rock Hearts.
Yeah, it's in the north, and it's actually it's a little exciting because we never played together. I mean, we're all professional musicians, but it's gonna be different because Destruction. I'm doing this for so long. It's in my blood. It's like a lot of stuff is natural, and it's gonna be a different thing with Panzer. So we're having some weeks of rehearsing in front of us when we're coming back from this, and it's gonna be exciting.
Cool. Now with Panzer, do you think it may be because you're so busy with Destruction nowadays? Do you think Panzer, as far as touring goes, do you think it may be like select festivals only, or do you see the band maybe doing some headline gigs?
I think it's too early for headlining, but I think we would love to do a support tour. I think it will work out. And we have to do a second album to establish the band first. I mean, the market is full of young and new bands, and it's not so easy anymore. And even if you have like old school names and people that have been this for long, it helps to support the band, but it's not so easy to get your name out. So we're lucky we can do some festivals this summer, and we're gonna step up for hopefully a tour at the end of the year, and next year maybe for a new album, and then we'll see. I mean, it's a great thing to do, and it's great music for live also. It's it's so much in your face and straight metal, and it's just great fun. So hopefully we can continue. And I mean, the first album was selling quite well, and it was a little success. So I was happy with the result, and hopefully we can continue.
Yeah, and I like I said, I love the album. Death Knell, Temple of Doom, Panzer.
If you like 80s metal, it's you know, don't expect miracles on the record. It's just it's just a fucking metal record that pays tribute to to the 80s, and
Yep.
it's in your face, so it's great fun.
Nice. Yeah. Do you think you'll ever do something with Headhunter again? Because the last album, Parasite Society, that was a great album.
It's difficult because all the guys are unavailable most of the time, and they live far away from each other, and they're also not really active musicians anymore.
Yeah. George Michael, the drummer.
He does here and there, but he still also he has a concert agency, so he's working more behind the stages than in front of the stages nowadays. So who knows? I mean, never say never. You know? It was a fun project, but at the moment I would say no, we don't. We're doing interview, so I wouldn't say never. But we don't know yet. It's not planned because we have Panzer.
Yeah.
So with Panzer, I'm going to be busy in between the times. I have time, but it's going to be enough to do in the next 2 years or so.
Yeah.
Because we're doing a new Destruction album at the moment also.
Yeah.
So it's going to be busy until end of next year, I'm sure.
Yeah. Sure. So just a couple of weeks ago, May 16th marked the 5th anniversary of the passing of Ronnie James Dio.
Oh yeah.
Do you have any personal stories? Like, have you met Ronnie? Did you guys tour?
We met him many times in festivals, and I witnessed also his first shows in Europe when he came over back in the day. And he was also a very friendly guy. Always when we met him, he was very polite. He was very professional. Also, like he was demanding on his crew and his band.
Yeah.
He could be bitchy about when stuff didn't work out, but he was very nice to his fans. And when he was headlining, he never cleared the stage for. Sometimes when the headliners play on big stages, open airs, they don't let other bands up there to watch from the side of the stage. And Ronnie always invited us, and his wife was always with him, and they were like, waving, come on stage. We were like, we didn't want to disturb, and they get us close to see the show, and Ronnie gave us the horns when he came to drink and stuff. So he was always, he took care about his fans, and that was very professional. I experienced that the real big stars don't have attitude problems, and he was the best example for that.
Oh, yeah. Rest in peace, Ronnie. We miss you.
My home is the body of the place where Satan rolls. The world is now like a big shell in fire of hell. We set your fools.
I heard that you used to own a pizzeria, right? But you sold it in 2006.
2004.
2004.
Yeah.
Well, when did you first open it?
We opened 1995 or 6. We opened it up, and it was like almost 10 years. It was when I came back with Destruction '99. It was, of course,
It was tough.
it was tough to do both, and I did it for 5 years then, and then I said it's too much, but because this is demanding when you come back from tour and you have a business running.
Yeah.
You come back home and at home is chaos because the boss was away for 2 months.
Right.
Then everybody comes to complain, and you have to go through your books, and it's, the heart attack is not worth the fucking extra money you make, I think.
Yeah.
And it was also here and there more difficult for Destruction to play along on tours and stuff. So I said, at one point, it was a great experience, and but I didn't want to do it again. And I also at the time lost my girlfriend that was like doing the stuff with me, so I could rely on somebody at home. But when we split up, it was getting more difficult. So then I said, maybe one more year, and then I give up, and it was a good decision for me. Like restaurant business is something you can always do again once you're older, when you don't want to tour so much anymore. I'll really like it. It was a great experience of my life, and I think we had like the best fucking pizzas in the whole southwest of Germany. Like people are still, when I go out, people like random people still talk to me like, hey, aren't you the guy from? No, not Destruction. From the pizzeria, Barracuda. I'm like,
Yeah, Barracuda was
Barracuda, like the Heart song.
Yeah. Is that what you named it after?
Yeah, I named it after Heart song because like it has the word bar in there.
Yeah.
We had like an extra big bar with a jukebox.
Yeah.
And then the restaurant, and then also like an outside beer garden.
Yeah.
So it was like one part for more for the metal kids to listen to music and play dart and drink, and one restaurant part for dining, and then outside for the beer garden. So it was,
Did you ever get any customers coming in and they see you like, hey, aren't you Schmier Destruction?
Actually, it was like that people came to, of course, get autographs and see me, even like foreign people sometimes when you travel through Germany. They came by and had like some food and stuff, and but also it wasn't so easy at the beginning because I'm a musician, you know, and you know, for a lot of people rock and roll is the devil.
Yeah.
So we had to establish also the place first and see that that the long-haired tattoo guy is also a good cook and that we have good service and stuff. So,
Absolutely.
But yeah, it was great experience, and I still like good food and good drinks, so that didn't change.
Yeah. Awesome. All right, so to wrap things up, we were just talking about the next Destruction album. How far along are you guys in the process? And can you maybe give us any teasers, like song titles and who the producer is?
It's too early because I did the Panther and then we did this tour. We had to push back everything a bit. So we're right now just at the moment in the riff collecting mode. So that both of us writing riffs and I collecting ideas. And after this tour, we're gonna sit back together and record the first demos. And then later in summer, we're gonna record the second and third demo, and then we're gonna make out of the demos kind of the final recording. That means we're gonna go back in the studio and change stuff and until we're happy. So basically, I'm expecting this album to be done in late autumn and coming out beginning of next year if everything works well. I mean, now we've been like, you know, like we've been producing albums every fucking 2 years in the last many years, in the last years. So this time we took a little bit more time, and I think it's gonna be good for the record. So we both like rested on songwriting, and it's gonna be nice again to write new shit.
Yeah. And are you also gonna like have a line of guest stars on the album? Because you seem to do that pretty much every record.
It's always spontaneous. You know, sometimes when you play with bands and then you have the idea, hey, why don't you join us on the record? And sometimes you write a song and you can hear the guitar solo would be great for Gary Holt from Exodus or something, you know, and then it just happens you call the guys, hey, do you want to do it? And so far we don't have any plans. We might ask Harry from the old lineup to play some leads on the record because he's still an active guitar player and he would love to do it. So we can invite him to do some leads on the record and to do it. Everything else will be fun. We don't know. We are spontaneous workers.
Yeah. Nice. All right. Well, thank you again. It was great talking. Do you have any closing message to the fans?
Great to be back in Toronto and looking forward to the show tonight. And check out the new album next year. It's gonna be fucking kick-ass. No ballads.
You heard that. So, here again, thank you again. So, Destruction will be out here in North America with Sepultura right until mid-June. So, if this tour is hitting your city, be sure to go check it out. And like I said, look for the new Destruction album to come early next year. And if you haven't yet, be sure to check out the debut album from Schmier's new band Panzer with Steven Schwartzen and Herman Frank. It's in stores now. Again, it's called Send Them All to Hell. Really, really killer.
If you like real metal, like 80s.
So, yeah.
All right.
I'm Alex. You're watching MasterKingdom.com. Thrash till death.